What up, everybody? Legit here, aka Nathan, and was playing a $30 multi-table tournament on PokerStars. Getting into the middle stages here. I've got about 22 big blind stack, and this is where the play starts to get a little interesting. I tend not to show early stages of tournaments as much because frankly they're they're usually not all that interesting as far as how you're supposed to play because you're supposed to play, for the most part, especially at the lower buy-in, you're supposed to play fairly straightforward poker early on in tournaments, like pretty tight, straightforward, at least in a full ring against bad players mostly. Not like that tight, but I mean, not like you're open folding suited connectors in the cutoff or anything, but just generally tight. And anyways, Gators was really bad. I was hoping I'd get his stack, but he just lost there with no hand, no draw, really. So on a 22 big blind stack, you're getting into a good, not quite, but basically a spot where if you play a hand, it's going to be a re-steal all in, most likely. Just because with the stack sizes the way they are, that's just the way it works out usually. If you're the first one coming into a pot, you're still going to just open for your normal size open, which for me at this level is about 2.5x. But on a once someone else has opened a pot, though, you're basically only going to be re-shoving or folding, and you're going to do that based on how wide they've been opening, and base your hand ranges on that. The wider they open, obviously, the looser you can re-shove on them, and conversely, the more narrow they open, generally, then the tighter you have to be when you re-shove on them. Okay, I just dropped to a 17 times big blind stack, which is still a pretty good stack for re-shoving, re-stealing, especially if someone's just opening 2.5x like this, like most players will be doing. So yeah, so what I said still applies on a 17 big blind stack. I've been playing really tight this tournament, not consciously or anything, but it's just how it's worked out. I usually play reasonably loose early on, at least in late position, you know, just playing position correctly, opening the hands I'm supposed to open, ranges I'm supposed to open. But in this one, it just turns out that I didn't get many spots to open or do anything other than fold mostly. This guy open limps in middle position. As you can see, he's been doing a lot of either open limping or limping behind. He plays 24 but only raises 8. He seems pretty fishy to me. I've researched him, but I don't remember my exact read. It's not a great spot for a steel shove. It's not horrible, but with the 16 big blinds behind, it's not that good. Okay, this might be an interesting spot. I think I'm going to lead here for 322. I would do this with a queen often also, so if they mistakenly think, oh, he can't have a queen here and bluff me, then that's wrong. But okay, he just calls. Some chance he has a smaller pair. He'd limp behind this guy pre-flop, but that's. I'm just going to check for pot control here, see if he did check it back. Now, but that's not a good card. He could also have Jack 10. I don't think he ever has a queen really, but I think he has Jack 10 or wow.
Wow. Yeah, now I rescind what I said before. I think he could easily have a queen betting full pot. I don't really think he'll ever bet or bluff full pot here in a limped pot like this. Looks like he's a mediocre slash not great player. But yeah, if he was gonna bluff, he's bluffing like 850, maybe 900 most likely. The full pot is probably a hand. Not sure about how I played that one. Okay, this is going to be a reship on just about anyone. I would normally say, except like against the early position raiser, if they're tight enough, like this guy. Okay, so this is pretty sick actually. This guy is super nit so far anyways. It's only 43 hand sample, but still. He's super nitty. And now we got a call. Wow. He's not a good player, but I don't know if I should call here. I mean, if I should shove here or fold. It's either shove or fold. I just have to hope he has something that isn't ace-king. I can't really fold. There's 1500 in the middle, and there's and I have 3000. So if I win it uncontested, my stack goes up by 50%, which is possible. Even though, like I said, he has been playing tight. The fact he's playing tight could mean that he might fold a decent hand like 9s or 8s or something. Yeah, which it looks like he probably did. And I win. I'm not really sure about that decision. That's automatic against most openers, even if they've opened in a relatively early position. But since that guy's been playing so tight, I wasn't too sure about it.